Hey folks, sometimes a video's concept seems a whole lot better than what it actually is when we film it. This is one of those videos that wound up on the cutting room floor. So proceed with caution. Enjoy the following video. Hey folks, it's Mark and Bob with Fire Mountain Outdoors. Today we're taking a look at two different Magnum revolvers with two different purposes.
And they're two different sizes, Bob, that's for sure. What you got? You got Mr. Normal and Super Subcompact.
That's right.
I got my Ruger SP101. Actually, it's a Ruger GP100.
it's a Ruger revolver.
It's a Ruger. It's a Ruger. And you got your North American arms. Yours is in 22 Magnum and mine is in 357 Magnum.
Yeah, this is the Sidewinder model. It the actual cylinder revolves out to the side as opposed to a lot of the North American arms where the cylinder actually just comes out.
Okay.
And serial number 96. It's kind of an early one for the Sidewinder. Great for just stuffing in your pocket if you're walking around town, if you have your concealed carry permit. And if you like if you're wearing shorts or something and you don't have room for something that's going to have a lot of knockdown power like your 357.
That's right. Well, why don't we get a closer camera view and show the viewers what we see and what we like about these.
Sounds good.
Why don't you tell us what you like about the North American arms?
Well, one of the things I really like about the North American arms is their detail on this thing. It is a very, very well made pocket revolver, and it gives you the power of having the 22 Magnum, which you know, even with like their the critical defense Hornady, you can get a 45 grain pill that's traveling at quite a bit of speed. I love it. It's got kind of like the shopkeeper type look to it. It's nice, petite, little. That's what I like about it. It's just a great little pocket pistol compared to your 357, the GP100 there.
Yep, the GP100, it's just an American classic, and I don't think that any gun collection would be complete without having a couple of revolvers. I don't consider myself a revolver guy, but somehow I own a few of them, and this is one of them. I got a good deal on it, and it was attractive, and I actually had a lot of 357 brass, so I thought, well, that brass isn't going to shoot itself.
No. So
I needed something to stick my reloads into.
Absolutely. You got the rounds, you need something to shoot it through.
Yep. And it's fun to shoot. It's really nice from a reloader perspective because you don't have to pick up brass.
No, it's cheap.
Well, there, I caught all my brass right there. I don't have to go dig through the weeds to go find my my 10mm brass.
Yeah, it's really nice and easy to use that. You know, in a regular revolver on the North American arms, it's a little bit more complicated to eject your rounds. You've got to be in a quarter cock place there, and we're going to take that pin, we're going to slide it forward, push that over with your finger, and then also, you know, when we're ejecting brass, you got to be a little bit more careful in taking it out because it'll bounce off the deflector there and off your grip. But don't have to pick up your brass. Same sort of deal. Two different revolvers, completely different uses for them, really.
That's right. They're both attractive though.
First off, the 22 Magnum, North American arms, shooting some Hornady critical defense. We're going to be expecting to get about 1,000 feet per second out of this. So they're really cooking right along. Not really, but I got to feel good about myself. So we'll just show it for what it is. All right, we're going hot. Small package, limited capacity. We get 5 rounds out of this.
It's almost too small for one hand, so I definitely can't use 2 hands. I probably could. I'm just going to shoot it one-handed. like that. Well, going from the North American Arms to the GP100, this is obviously a lot bigger. It's a lot heavier. And I have one more round. And somehow I still have to pick up brass.
Now it's my turn with the Ruger GP100. And as Mark was quick to point out, it gets 6 rounds as opposed to 5. 4-inch barrel, 158 grains. Very nice. Feels like you're shooting a gun, not a popsicle.
All right, so we got tired of shooting at close-up targets, and I actually whacked the gong 2 out of 2 times with this GP100 yesterday. So I decided that we'd roll camera and screw my luck totally, so we could have it on film of me missing it completely. And we're gonna do Hail Mary with the North American 22 mag too.
Sounds good.
It's complicated because we have a silhouette target out there and it's not freshly painted. So it's very camouflaged and kind of hard to see. So you can see that I am making excuses for my misses already. All right, we are going hot.
I can see it great, by the way.
Oh yeah, Bob can see it great through the spot and scope. That was a miss. Another miss.
It looked to be low. Don't know.
Miss. Okay, I'm switching up over to the round gong on the right.
Okay. That's high.
Ha!
There you go.
Oh, high.
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 All right, let's switch places.
All right.
And here we go.
Nicely done.
I don't know how I hit that.
Ooh, just a little high and right. Same spot. A little left and high.
Ooh, way to the right.
High and left.
I think that was a little... Yep.
Huh.
All right.
Well, I think you ought to load up that little gun and see.
Welcome to the Northwest. All right. Well, I'm going to aim high. Oh,
I have
shit.
no idea.
Look at that. Powder blast. Ruined our target. I mean our rest. So that's one of the things about revolvers. If you have that covered up. I saw a raindrop. All right.
Yeah, I can't even tell. But I didn't hear any steel ring.
Yeah, that probably dropped, like I said, probably down into the creek somewhere. But I'm pissed about that. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Shocked there was enough power to really do that kind of damage.
Well, let's see. I wonder, I bet we'll be okay if I rest right here.
Nothing. You know, if you're Hickok 45, you know, he'd be hitting it every time.
Huh. See that?
Yeah, Eli had one of those earlier.
We had a failure to fire here.
Nothing. No dirt, no nothing.
Hey, you, making grooves.
Oh, shit. Hey.
You're making grooves on the handle.
God, we're really messing up our lead sled there today.
What's that?
We're messing up our lead sled.
Yeah. That's, huh. Good point, Eli. Here to help. Yeah, thanks.
You got the quarter cock.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah. See, we had one these Hornady critical defense didn't fire. I only shot the rest 4 times. I'm gonna put that one in and turn it and see if it goes off.
Or
6
4.
times.
Oh!
Huh. Well,
That's a thing.
that's the thing. This is an interesting little thing.
I'm starting to re-question my my hearing of that.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's a thing. Well, still works.
Yeah. I mean, at point blank range, it didn't totally kill the rest, right? So,
I'm gonna give it to the 357 today.
yeah. Yep, I think the 357 is the winner of the revolver shootout today.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Wow.
Yeah.
Good times. Well, that's the thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, look at the difference in the rounds here. I mean, you would think that the 22 Magnum have a bit more power, but we're looking at 4 times the amount of lead. Both hollow points. That's something.
Yeah. Well, folks, you can't take back a bullet. You never ever want to wish you could. Always follow the 4 basic safety rules whenever handling firearms.
Stay safe, shoot straight, don't shoot your bench rest, and we'll catch you on the firing line.
Thanks for watching.